This AI singer is stealing covers. MKChK4 is an AI vase singer pumping out covers using the stolen work of others. This thread collaborates evidence I found to make the community aware of what she's doing. This person's been popping up on my feed for the past few weeks, and I have to admit it, when I first saw one of her short covers, I thought she was human. But as I listened to her voice more, I noticed artifacts and strange things about her that led me to believe she was using AI. I believe she uses RVC. I don't know what RVC is. By ripping the vocals from other people's covers and making her AI voice model sing exactly like the vocalist from the stolen cover does. Here's a snippet from her cover at Moe Shakai Fire. And here's the amazing Kokolu Genjin covers, i.e. the person she stole from. Notice both Chi and Kokolu's cover are in the same key, although they're both different to the original key Icy sings in it. It's also very interesting, Chi uses the exact same inflections as Kokolu on every single note. Some example, at O10 in the clip of Chi, she does the same vocal hic on the E of Igao as Kokolu does at O39. And at O12 for Chi, the pull is briefly like Kokolu does at O41. I can't play the samples because I don't want to get copyrighted. The vocal performance is literally one-on-one. I could pick out every stylistic choice that Kokolu makes that she also happens to make, but this thread would be so boring and long if I did that. Feel free to compare them yourself and find difference though. Also, interesting to note this line in Kokolu's video's description, please don't use my sound source in other videos. Unauthorized reproduction prohibited. Chi's cover is clearly in violation of this. This is Chi's newest cover of Whisper, 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 and here's the cover she stole to make it by Ray. Again, super talented singer. You can hear all the little runs are exactly the same at 017, Awa, and 021, Adani, and she even does the same fry on Akuma at 023. Again, this is 1-1 with the stolen covers. You can even hear Chi cutting out on 122 due to presumably the heavy reverb Ray uses there. Yeah, exactly, Drag. I think sampling from others without their consent is pretty scummy, especially if they're indie creators that, like, you know, they worked really hard to make a cover. We know now that making a cover can cost around $12,000. So, you know, they're spending all this money to make it, and you're just kind of like ripping up the sound. It feels scummy. That's not cool. That is not cool. You can hear all the little runs are exactly the same. There are a lot of other factors that had me suspicious before I found the cover she stole from, including how frequently she posts and that she seems to have a near infinite vocal range based on her song choices too. Things just didn't add up for this to be human. To conclude, I hope the evidence I've provided there shows you that at least 2 of her covers are undeniably stolen, but I'm 100% sure all of her other covers are stolen from others with AI used to cover it up too, and I just don't have the time to find all the originals. Thank you for reading this far, and I hope this thread will help spread awareness about this issue. If you found this helpful, I would really appreciate if you checked out my original song commissions too. I write and produce songs for VTubers and idols. The way this person wrote made me feel like they knew a lot about music. Even though I didn't even hear the song, I feel like they knew what they were talking about. Wide vocal range sounds sus? Interesting. Sampling does get complicated fast if it's like a little bit, like a few seconds or the whole thing. But obviously if it's the whole thing, like it seems it is here, it's probably bad, right? It's probably at least morally wrong, I guess, or not ethically good. Hey, you! Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button, and I'll see you in the next video.